Let me tell you a secret. There are thousands of artisans from all over the world that make jewelry, shawls, handbags, and other beautiful things. And our passion at Novica is to bring them to you. And it's working. Customers are loving it. We are your secret source to the world's most beautiful items. You can buy from Mexico, Peru, Brazil, Thailand, so many beautiful places without ever leaving your home. We've been featured in Oprah Magazine, Vogue, InStyle, and Glamour, and so many others. Novica has been the leading fair trade marketplace for incredible artisans from around the world. The Novica mission is simple. Artisans make more and you pay less. Choose something that inspires you and empower a whole community of artisans.
Hi friends, welcome back to Shop the World, Novica Television. This is our second episode, and we're so excited to have you here. Jenna is in the comments waiting to answer any and all questions, and we are doing a bunch of giveaways today. Beautiful gift certificates to Novica. And for those of you who have already bought gift certificates, you see they come beautifully presented in the mail. So chat with Jenna in the comments, and we'll send you, we're going to do a random selection and send you some gift certificates today. And we're going to show you some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful handmade creations today from Peru and also from Colombia. So we're featuring Novica's Andes region. So a lot of transition wear going into autumn, which is right on our doorstep here already today. And also some beautiful jewelry. And you're going to meet the artisans who make all these creations, of course. Meet them virtually, and then I'll tell you a little bit about them. And in the future, we're going to have some artisans live. We're not quite ready there with our tech, but we will be soon. And we also have some beautiful decor items that we're going to be sharing with you, also handmade. Of course, all fair trade. Everything at Novica is very strictly fair trade. Very, very proud of that. And yeah, so let's get started. Remember, Jenna's in the chat. Engage with her in the chat and automatically get entered to win gift certificates, which we'll be mailing out after the show today. And she'll DM you with if you end up winning. So we'd love to see that. We'd also love your engagement, you guys, because as you know, the more engaged everybody is, the more this pops up on the radar screen, and the more traffic we drive to Novica, which is empowering artisans around the world, changing lives. We have changed thousands and thousands of lives all over the world for remote artisans, and often for entire villages. So we're very excited to have you participate. And for those of you who have been with us a long time, thank you, thank you, thank you for patronizing all these incredible artisans and helping support the mission and filling your home with beautiful creations from around the world. First up today is our Tree of Life sculpture. I picked this out. It's very emblematic of, well, all over the world. Tree of Life, really the first examples of Tree of Life were seen actually in Iran a very long time ago, but you'll find it in religions across the board. So Christianity, of course, it's a very big theme. Also in Buddhism, but you'll see the Tree of Life crop up really in all cultures, everywhere in the world. And in Peru, it's a very strong theme, as it is also in Mexico. And in the Andes, this is made in Ayacucho, Peru, by one of our fabulous artisans, Alberto Aparicio Canchari, who's been with us a very long time, many years. And you'll find his biography, of course, on Novica, along with all the other artisan biographies. So whatever item you're looking at, remember, you can see the entire biography and life story of the person who made it, which makes getting and also giving as gifts all these items so special. So this is one of his many Tree of Life sculptures. This is my favorite today, so I thought I'd highlight it. But it's all flexible. I was reading all the customer reviews, of which he has hundreds. He's one of our many 5-star artisans. And someone commented that all of these were flexible. So she kind of organizes things and, changes them to suit how she wants to set the table or have this on a side table. They also, many of the artisans make different sized Tree of Lives. This is a real small one, a very giftable one. So I really wanted to highlight that today, but they come, of course, much, much bigger. And our pricing on everything, because it's artisan direct and because artisans set their own prices, so we've cut out many levels of middlemen. So something like this would, traditionally go for, well, a lot. Every little ceramic handmade piece, and it's all hand painted. But these are $47.99 on Novica. That's the artisan direct price. But everything today, by the way, if you buy live, if you do the buy now, right now, and you buy live in the streaming app, you everything's 15% off today. So everything I'm going to show you, the price is already amazing, but you're going to discover the prices are even better in your shopping cart. So I'd love to show Alberto some love if you guys love this. And if you're thinking ahead to birthdays and, of course, Christmas and other holidays coming up around the bend, start making your list, you guys. Make a note of these items or get them now and have them ready to go. Anyway, that's the Tree of Life. I absolutely love it. Of course, everything's handmade, so all of them will be slightly different. This one features a nativity scene. But he has many different, some that are more folkloric in tone, but this is the one we're selling here today live with the 15% off if you buy now in app. And remember to engage with Jenna in the chat. Everybody that's chatting with her today is automatically entered into the random drawing for hopefully a whole bunch of $50 gift certificates, depending on how many of you guys are out there. Okay, so that's Alberto. I want to tell you a little bit about him. He was born in Ayacucho, Peru in 1965. He says he's inspired greatly by local customs and beliefs. He says, my parents taught me ceramics. My main purpose is to breathe life into my creations. Oh, and merely at our Novica office, and one of the interviewers who went to interview them, they commented that when you enter his workshop, it's like you look around and you see all these items, that all these beautiful creations he's made out of ceramics that are just almost finished and like they're just waiting for him to breathe life into them. That's the way they described it. And but yeah, he says he really focuses a lot on faces and details. And he takes great pride in making things come to life through his painting, in addition to his incredible ceramic work. He says, oh, by the way, he's a master ceramist. He has won many prizes, including in Peru, the highest prize for arts, the Inti Rhyming contest. It's a very large contest, and he won that with his ceramics one year. He says, I hope my art will be appreciated abroad, not only for its commercial value, but also for its cultural background. So anyway, that's the Tree of Life. $47.99 is the Novica price any day on the website. But if you purchase right now, if you do the buy now in app while we're streaming, you get that 15% off while we're live. All right, so that's Alberto. I want to move on, you guys, to this beautiful. So we're transitioning, of course, end of summer, we're going to fall. So I wanted to show you one of our lighter weight alpaca fabrics. And this sweater, super lightweight. It's an alpaca blend. So this one isn't 100% alpaca. The good thing about that is it makes it easier care. But it's got that softness of alpaca. It's just very, very, so soft to the touch. And let me show you what I love about this. Jim, maybe you can also show the modeled version. Jim, by the way, is helping us out behind the scenes. So this has, and it's actually a little form fitted there. So you can either drop it down. I can't back up quite enough to show you. You can drop it down if you want a nice long sweater, or you just hike it up like I do. And then these arms are just so flowy, very bohemian, but also very traditional Peruvian look and style. What I like about this little lightweight sweater too is that I love ponchos. Of course, ponchos you can wear with everything. What I like about having this band that's a little more fitted underneath that you can disguise or show is that the air is not coming. So ponchos, oftentimes your belly can get a little chilly if the air blows through, but this keeps you nice and warm and cozy. So, and it's just a beautiful design that he's come up with. This is from, let me tell you all about our artisan here. So this is the Cusco dance sweater, is what Alfredo Falcone is calling it. Alfredo's another one of our master artisans, also prize winning too, of course. He's been with us for so long. I've lost track of how many years. Novica's we launched in 1999, so we're 24 years now, helping artisans in all over the world, especially in emerging nations. So artisans who otherwise don't have access to the world market. So we're helping get them online. We're interviewing them. We're posting their biographies, handling all the translations. You get to learn about all the artisans. And best of all, of course, is that you're buying artisan direct. So you're not paying massive markups that you do have to pay if you're going through, multiple levels of middlemen. So that's Novica's kind of key, amazing situation. And we handle all the packing and all the shipping, so you can get things quite quickly, even though they're coming from far away. And we do a once a week consolidated shipping. So instead of paying a fortune to ship something from a far off land, you're paying almost nothing. I think this sweater is $4.95 shipping, something really reasonable like that. But again, if you go in the Buy Now app right now, you can see all the details, sizing options. This comes in a small to medium. And then also comes in a large to extra large. So 2 sizes. We only have a few, I think, of each one. Again, everything's handmade. So we love to show all this stuff off to you guys, but there aren't a lot of deep inventory on these items. So if you love it, grab it. I'm just crazy about this. I'm definitely going to see if I can keep this sweater / it's kind of a poncho sweater. So it's called the Cusco Dance Sweater. It's $43.95. Handmade. Beautiful. The artisan is benefiting tremendously because these are artisan direct prices. So anyway, I just love it. Again, Novica is all fair trade and all handmade. So we love it that you're here. By the way, when you're talking with Jenna in the comments and getting also enrolled for all the giveaways we're doing today of gift certificates, be sure to tell her how you found out about Novica, how you found out about the show. And if you've been to Peru or Colombia, the 2 countries we're featuring today, let her know. And tell her if you've got a favorite artisan. We'd love to hear it. I'm going to be reading all the comments later, you guys. So I would love to see who's out there and who's shopping with us. And I'm sure we'll see some of our favorite regular customers. We do have millions of customers around the world, but many of them we really do get to know because they're frequent shoppers. And why buy anywhere else when you can buy artisan direct, handmade ethical apparel, handmade jewelry, and incredible decor from artisans all over the world who really appreciate your business. All right, so let me tell you little details about this. So again, the fitted waist that I just love. So you can either hike it up here and then drape it over like I've done, or you can just pull it down if you want a nice long look with a sweater, but I'm doing it like this today. And it's a blend of alpaca and some acrylic on this particular model.
It looks very comfortable. I mean, I almost want to buy one.
It's so soft and so without the defined sleeves. They are sleeves, so they are actual circles, which I like. But it's just so loose and comfy. You can wear this around the house, wear it out. If you're out and about. Maybe not evening wear unless it's super casual, but it's certainly any time of the day. Look fabulous. So Alfredo Falcone, he has more than 1,000 5-star customer reviews, you guys. He makes so many different incredible styles that he features. He's up to 169 designs now on Novica, both for men and women, of course. We have as much men's apparel and all ethical apparel, of course, as women's. And he has so many gorgeous sweaters for your guy, if I don't know if we have men or women watching today or both, but we have so many beautiful designs from him that you'll find, of course, on the Novica.com website. Today, we're selling this particular one. We've also got a men's sweater I'm about to show you. He says, when I was a small child, my parents began teaching me to knit. Like me, they learned from their own parents. We are a family devoted to the world of textile arts for generations. He said everything went well until our town was hit by the earthquake of 1970. After that disaster, tourism and local commerce really decreased. And then this, of course, the Sendero Luminoso, the rebel group in that era, really took up a lot of space in in Peru and created a lot of turmoil and disaster. So people were really, including Alfredo, he ended up finding a new line of work. But he was so great to eventually get back to hand-making textiles, because that's his true passion. He said, I put everything I had into setting up a small alpaca apparel shop. I began to design and make clothing, and we were immediately very well received in the national market. But he said, I never thought my work would go around the world. Now, Alfredo's been with us more than 20 years. He said, so we recently interviewed him for a little update here. He said, the biggest change in my life was when I met Novica. Working with Novica has been the best thing that's happened to me. I never imagined my designs would reach around the world. And I never thought that through my knits, I could help improve the quality of life for many local women, mostly mothers who could only work during their free time. By collaborating with me, some have been able to save considerably. So Alfredo's an example, Alfredo Falcone, this artisan designer, of really empowering an entire community, because as he has become successful on Novica, he's able to help hire other women, or he's been able to hire a lot of local women to help him complete his works. And his area is very focused on textiles, and especially these knit kind of designs and motifs. So anyway, Una, by the way, at Novica headquarters mentioned yesterday that Alfredo had helped out and was an unsung hero in a major flood, fairly recent, last couple of years in his region of Peru. And because he has become quite successful with his Novica sales, he was able to provide food and shelter for many, many people that were refugees from the flood in his region. So thanks, Una, for mentioning that. And we love Alfredo. All right. So now that sweater that I'm showing you right now, sweater poncho, I call it, is from Alfredo Falcone. It's $43.95 plus the 15% discount if you buy right now in the Buy Now app that you can see there. And then, of course, Jenna's in the comments talking with you guys, answering any and all questions. She's got all the technical information. And also, when you're chatting with her, you're just automatically entering into the contest. So we're going to be giving away beautiful Novica gift certificates that you can use yourself or gift. They make such great gifts. They come in the mail and just look beautiful. It tells you a little bit about Novica. There's a Society of Unknown Artisans in the World, a village of carvers in Bali, a family of jewelry designers in Mexico who have been handing down their craft from generation to generation. Anyway, for people that don't know, it talks about our mission and everything else. And then, of course, you're getting your gift cards today if you're participating in the chat and win some of these random drawings for them. I want to tell you guys, okay, so next up, I want to show you the next sweater is, I think it's also is that by Alfredo also, Jim? Jim's in.
I believe it is. I believe he makes both those sweaters. This one's a nice looking sweater.
The men's is actually by Fernando Cano.
Oh, okay.
Now this came wrapped for me in the premium gift wrapping that we have on the Novica website. We're going to very soon have that also here in the streaming app on Facebook. Right now everything comes beautifully wrapped and ready to go anyway, but definitely in time for Christmas, you guys are going to see every region that Novica works with artisans. We have an artisan empowerment hub. So we handle all the shipping, all the gift wrapping, of course, interviewing all the artisans and making sure it gets to you perfectly and fast and efficiently. But we also provide an incredible gift wrap service. And this is just one example. This is our Peru. So in every region, depending on where you order from, you're going to get a different motif. And here we've got a little worry doll from Peru that's affixed to it, a little woolen hand-sewn worry doll. But in any case, I ordered that just to show you guys the gift wrap that you can do on Novica. Pardon the crackling paper here. All right, so this
we get some ASMR. We get to hear the sound of unwrapping.
All right, so this is the men's sweater from Fernando Cano, who's another amazing artisan with many. All the artisans I'm showing you today are 5-star Novica artisans with many, many incredible rave reviews. This is the men's sweater. I think we only have one of this in large today. Is that right? But we do have some. This one comes in, I think, small, medium, large, and extra large. We have different sizes. Now this is 100% alpaca, and I think many of Novica customers already know about alpaca. We do a lot of work with alpaca artisans, and of course, alpaca is a fleece. from the alpaca animal, and it doesn't harm the animal in any way. They're sheared. In fact, they're quite relieved when they're sheared as the weather changes, and then they, like it's just like shearing sheep, but it's much, much softer than sheep's wool. It's really one of the most softest fibers in the world, so much softer than sheep's wool, and it's called the fiber of the gods, the wool of the gods. It was originally all for Incan royalty. The alpaca was reserved, but the alpaca had been bred in Peru now for 5,000 years as to produce textiles. They're different than a llama. A llama's a little bit larger and with coarser hair. So you definitely want to get the alpaca. And the llama's more of a work animal, where the alpaca just gets to live its life out, enjoying life, eating, producing wool, and not working. So we love that too. So anyway, this is the men's sweater. It's on both sides, all traditional regional motifs. And then Jim, if you can put that up on the screen again, I'll tell you a little bit about the details. Oh yeah, we have 2 in the small, 6 in the medium, 5 in the large, 4 in the extra large. So if you love it, and if you think your guy will love it, get it now, and we'll send that right off to you. Everything's 15% off right now if you buy with the buy now option while we're live streaming. This men's sweater is $149.99 regular Novica price, with 15% off right now in the app with the live streaming. So that's a really steep discount. We value this at, if you were buying this in a regular shop, it'd be between $270 and $300. That would be a good price in a local store selling alpaca handmade goods. Again, all fair trade. This one is made by Fernando Cano, 100% alpaca. He really put so much work into that intricate geometry. I'm looking at my notes here, you guys. So he's from Colca in southern Peru. Colca, and he's calling this the Colca Melage, and that's the name of it. The Colca refers to one of the deepest canyons in the world. It's twice as deep as the Grand Canyon and incredibly spectacular as well. And so that's the area that this was named after in Peru, in South Peru, home to the Andean condor and the giant hummingbird. So very interesting region. Also has its own local flamingo. So I have not been to that area of Peru yet, but it's definitely a place to visit. By the way, when you guys are chatting with Jenna in the chat, and I'm going to read all the comments later, let us know if you've been to Peru, if you're planning to go to Peru, if you have any connection, Peruvian heritage, perhaps. Jim, by the way, who's backstage handling everything for us and producing the show, Jim is half Peruvian and half American. So he was telling me some of his family stories today. Before.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about the giant hummingbird. That sounds
I hadn't either. I was just doing a little research on that. Yeah, giant hummingbird. So we got to check that out. And again, so many 5-star reviews. David says this sweater is so comfortable. That's the men's sweater that you're seeing there on the screen. The color combination is so beautiful. I think it is the most comfortable sweater I've ever worn. Thank you, David, for that. He says, love, 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 and there's nothing like 100% alpaca. I have to agree. Alpaca, by the way, is a much more hypoallergenic than wool. So many people who have wool allergies actually can wear alpaca with no problems. It's considered hypoallergenic fabric. So that's another plus of it. And again, it's so much softer and considerably warmer than wool too. This is an alpaca blend that I'm wearing that we're also selling there in the shop buy now shopping app. It is an alpaca blend. It's a little bit lighter. It's very thin, so it's a perfect transition sweater / poncho for right now as we're heading into fall. And then Ellen says she bought this men's sweater for her son for Christmas this past year. She says, wonderful sweater. The colors are so vibrant and the style and texture are amazing. Even more amazing is that the price was so good for handmade sweaters with such quality. So true.
The other thing too is the alpaca is so much lighter than wool. I mean, it's just so comfortable.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Even in a dense sweater, like this one's nice. It got some nice heft to it. But it doesn't get you, it's not quite as sweaty as wool, and yet it's still very warm and cozy and so soft. Another customer, Riff, says, I got compliments right away. He said, I could not be more satisfied, 4 exclamation marks. Very much appreciated in all caps. Teresa said, my husband loves this sweater. I appreciate every stitch made in the sweater. It is amazing, and my husband looks great. He wears it as often as he can. So that's why I picked this particular sweater today from Fernando Cano. He's got 692 5-star reviews right now on Novica, and I would be so grateful if you guys add your comments and compliments too. Once you guys buy this stuff, please go and thank the artisans. They read all the comments. Every artisan has their own collection on Novica with their biography, with all the cultural information, with their inspiration that they've told us to translate for them about each product. So you learn so much, and that's one of the most amazing things about buying direct from the artisans and buying through Novica, where we provide all this information, is that everything comes with a story. So you're not just wearing a sweater, you're not just having a beautiful tree of life on your mantle or on your desk at work. You have a story behind it, an artisan with a history whose life often you're helping change as we speak by purchasing and supporting them direct. Really, it's an incredible opportunity to beautify your home, beautify your life with beautiful clothes that are also, and jewelry that's also making a difference in the world, which of course we love to do. That's why we're in it at Novica. It's definitely why I'm also in it personally, and why I'm here talking with you today, and why I jumped on board when Novica launched, and have been enthusiastically a part of the team. We launched in 1999, so we're 24 years in now, with 10 artisan empowerment hubs around the world, serving many regions of the world and many artisans, ever expanding to try to help more artisans. So this is, again, the sweater, the men's sweater we're showing you right now, is by Fernando Cano. He said, I was born in 1973 in the district of Makate in Ancash. My parents worked in agriculture. He said, one of my dreams is to continue growing as a textile artist, to be recognized not only locally, but at the international level, and to give a better quality of life to my family. I thank God who gave me this gift, because I live what I really love. The road hasn't been easy, but it is worth it in every way. He said, I would like to thank everyone for allowing us into your homes and for getting to know Peruvian arts and crafts. They are made with inspired, loving hands. So again, that's Fernando, and that's him with his wife. He works with his wife. Fernando's the designer, and she helps him create all the sweaters. He's also now, because he's becoming successful and getting lots of orders through Novica, he's been also able to hire assistants from his community, so helping provide very positive fair trade work, always fair trade work with Novica artisans. We're very, very specific about that. So he's helping other people in his community, and that is our whole mission. That's why we were founded, and that's what we're doing, and that you're making possible by supporting these artisans. So that's the story there. All right, so next up, what do we have next up here? There are so many things I want to show you guys today.
Did you want to go with the mirrors?
Oh, yes, let's do the mirrors.
All
Oh,
right.
this is another best-selling Novica artist than you guys. Let's see, Assunta Pelez. Okay, she's been with us for a very long time too. She had some health crises that she's survived while she's been with us, and she was off the website for some years, and now she's back strong as ever with her huge contingent of fans on the Novica website. Today we are showcasing 3 of her mirrors, all the same style mirror in 3 different tones. Maybe you could put up first, Jim, the Cajamarca Blossom, the iridescent version. So we've got 3 Cajamarca Blossom. Cajamarca is her area. I'll look at my notes here. So Cajamarca is a style too. It's a region. It's in Peru's northern Andes at about 9,000 feet. So you guys know there's a lot of high Andes mountains. I was there again, by the way, this past December. So I'll tell you a little bit about some of those stories later. Stay tuned. We've got so much coming up. Apparel, jewelry, and some more incredible decor items. Right now, Assunta Pelez's mirror. So she does mirrors. She does jewelry boxes that are so beautiful and so finely made. And she also does serving trays, or, bring your breakfast to bed for mom and grandma and dad on his birthday trays. So I'm going to show you some of those too. So she says, so this particular style is a reverse painted glass, which is a style all over the world. Before the Incas, this was not. There there were a lot of ceramics in her region, but this mirrored reverse painted glass style really arrived with the conquest of the Incas when the Spaniards took over. They brought with them this style from Europe, but the people in the region of Cajamarca have made it all their own. And Asunta is one of the leaders in the Cajamarca style reverse painted glass. So reverse painted glass is a very complex process. So if you look closely at this mirror, and I've got one right here to show you the same one. Every detail in this has been painted in reverse. So normally, let's say you would paint a face and you would paint the eyes and the pupils last, right? And you build all the layers up to that. But with reverse painted glass, the artist has to actually envision everything in reverse. So the little petals on the flowers and the little stamens in the middle of the flowers, those also have to be painted first, and then they're working out layering on them. Because what you're going to, the end result, if you run your hand over that reverse painted glass, it's just smooth. The painting is all inside and it's been flipped underneath. So, and then it's all framed in wood. So anyway, it's a very distinctive, beloved regional style, but it's also reverse painted glass, very popular around the world. So let's see, what else can I tell you about this? This particular mirror is about 16 by 16, so it's great, in and coming in or out of your doorway, last minute checkup. Also beautiful in a very handmade bathroom, or inside your closet or bedroom. It's just a beautiful decor piece. So I suggest putting it somewhere where you're going to see it, where you're going to be able to talk about it, tell the artisan story with it. And I want to tell you a little bit about Asunta. So, and Jim, also, can you show us? We've got 3 different versions.
Sure. We'll rotate.
So that's iridescent Cajamarca blossom. She's got 2 more colors of that blossom.
Here's the red.
Yeah, that's with the red. And then there's also in blue. And they're all just about the same price. They're slightly different prices because Asunta's created them at different times. And again, the artisans at Novica set their own prices. And so you're buying artisan-direct. So your customers save considerably over what they pay in a gift shop or a decor store here in the US. But the artisans are also making more than they ever have historically, because by removing all those multiple levels of international middlemen, it's really a win-win for both the artisans and the buyers, you guys.
And there's the blue as well.
Blue one, and you guys see the prices on there. Now those are the website novica.com prices, and those stay quite the same regularly. I don't expect any increases anytime soon. But if you purchase right now in the Buy Now live while we're live streaming, then everything right now that I'm showing you today is 15% off. We'd love to send some love to these incredible artisans. A bunch of them are watching and super excited to see their products and to see who's loving their products. And if you've purchased from Asunta before, or any of these artisans, please make a note of it in the comments. They would love to hear from you. They'd also love to see if you like what you're seeing. And if you're thinking about shopping for any of these items for gifts, housewarming gifts, to revamp your own decor here as we move into autumn. We tried to pick some beautiful autumn hues today for everybody. And if you're gifting these or saving up, buying them now and putting them in the closet for the holidays that are going to be on us before we know it. So Asunta, let me tell. Joanne. So these 3 different colored versions of the same style mirror. Joanne says, this mirror is just so beautiful and well made. It adds so much class to my room. I just love it. Of course, she gave it a 5-star review. Andrea says, beautiful colors, well made, and elegant addition to a wall grouping. My niece loves her mirror, says Sharon. This is the second one that I've purchased for her. Again, handmade by Asunta Pelez, and she too has been able to hire experts in art from her own community to help support her Novica sales. So this is the mission of Novica, to help change lives around the world, change artisans' lives, change customers' lives by bringing you stories and meaning behind everything in your home, everything that you wear, all your jewelry too. There is no reason to have meaningless products in our lives, you guys, especially when prices are generally less buying them direct from the artisan than they are to buy them from a big box store. So why would we go to a box store when we can buy directly from artisans and then share these stories with all our friends and family and have me? I love being surrounded in my home by everything that has meaning. I love wearing things. When somebody says, Catherine, oh my God, where'd you get that sweater? I'm like, oh, Novica.com. And moreover, let me tell you about the artisan who made it.
Well, and the quality too, Catherine. I mean, they
Yeah.
put their heart and soul into this
Yeah.
stuff. It's like you're getting
Yeah.
something that they care about.
Totally. Yes, Jim. And because it's not machine made, there is somebody with pride and talent behind it that wants you to fall in love with it. So that's one of the wonderful things that, as Jim mentioned, not buying anonymously. We love not buying anonymously. Let's support people who are putting their heart and soul and their creativity and their culture into everything they produce, especially at prices like this. Let me tell you, let's see, what was I going to tell you about Asunta? I might have already told you everything, but I know her story pretty well. Let me see if I missed anything in my notes. She did say, my passion for art comes from the depths of my heart. It's in my DNA. I attended drawing and painting classes at school. Then disaster struck. I lost my parents. We 5 children stayed with our aunt and uncle. And so she really went through a lot as a child. She said that herself and her 4 siblings all really made an effort. They all determined together that they were going to make their parents proud. So from a very tender young age, they put everything into their studies and into their arts. And in her case, learning how to make these incredible, she's just a master artisan and specializing in the reverse painted glass technique for mirrors, for serving trays, for keepsake boxes. I'll show you her keepsake box too. Jim, I hope I'm not going out of order, but.
Oh, I can support however you want the red one. We can do that.
Well, this is the one I have to show you here. So again, you can put all sorts of things and other things I'm going to show you later. But so this is the keepsake box, so finely made. Wait till you read some of her reviews on these boxes. So that's the back side. Every part of it is super beautifully finished. And again, looks like it might be lacquer, but it's not at all. And it has the amazing story that you can tell your friends and family about it. It's a reversed painted glass. So every little glass pane that's been set into the wood frame has been painted by hand on the reverse side. So very technical artistry going into painting things upside down, actually inside out, so that when you flip them over, the painting shows as intended. So that's, many people are passionate about this style of artistry, and I just love it. And I find this keepsake box and the mirrors, and they go so well together. So if you buy one, you guys get the other. Put the mirror above, maybe your entryway above a side table, put this on it and have a little keepsake. So you put your keys in it. I tend to keep jewelry in these. So that's one of her boxes. And then, Jim, can you show us a few of the other colors?
I sure can.
She has in the same dimensions, same box.
We've got the off-white.
If you guys hit buy now, right now, you'll go back and see all the exact measurements, the materials, and how many we have available. Most of these items I'm showing you today are limited quantities. Again, everything at Novica is handmade, so everything naturally has a limited quantity to it. So those could sell out. I think we still have a few left though. So yeah, they're so beautiful. Yeah, that's the one in. I'm calling
it's
it
off-white, and then we also have the.
And wait, hold that just for a minute, Jim.
Okay.
So that I would display with this.
There you go.
I gave you guys some of the colors that would go to match. If you get the mirror, that just sits so beautifully with it as decor. And wait till you see it in person. I think the other one I chose was a green, just to show you some options.
Yes, the emerald green.
And something else I wanted to tell you about that. Oh, yes. So Asunta has 213 5-star reviews. She's one of our many popular 5-star artisans and one of my favorites. And she's again in Peru. Like everything we're showing you today is either Peru, and or Colombia. So we're featuring the Andes region, where Novica has one of our many artisan empowerment hubs working directly with artisans. And I got to remember, everybody go to the chat, talk with Jenna, who will answer any question you might have about Novica, about any of these products. And I'll be reading all the questions that you pose later. Love to see your questions. We'd love you to share with us where you're checking in from, where you've traveled to, anything you'd like to share with us, but especially if you guys want to leave comments for the artisans. They'll see them, they'll love them. If you like what you're seeing, or if you've already purchased from any of these artisans, we'd love to hear what your experiences have been with Novica. And moreover, all comments are automatically getting entered into our giveaways today. So we're going to be doing a random giveaway for a number of gift certificates for Novica, and we'd love to send one your way. So please participate with Jenna, and she's amazing. Jenna, are we getting a lot of comments coming in today?
We are. There's a lot of conversation happening, answering a lot of questions in the comments, and yeah, a lot of people are loving everything you're showing, and the sweaters, especially with all the colors.
Jenna, what's your favorite color of the boxes?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I think I like the white one just because it goes with so many different decor styles, and you can mix and match so many different colors with it.
That's the one I ordered here to show too. Oh no, I think I ordered the red one. Yeah, but the white mirror. Yeah, so it's a very iridescent color, by the way. It's like more, I think, well, she's calling it iridescent because it's not quite just a straight white.
Yeah, I really liked your idea of mixing it with the mirror too. And
yeah.
Even just getting them as a bundle, it's also a really great gift idea.
Yeah. I'm highlighting, you guys that are watching, my favorite things of hers, but she has so many different designs. How many different designs does she have live right now? Well, she's got more than 100 different designs of, serving trays and mirrors. And so make sure you also do visit the Novica site this week and check out everything that you've got going on there with Asunta. She's got so many, and then reading the reviews is so inspiring also. But remember, right now, if you're buying now in the app while we're live, 15% off on everything. And so we really would love that. We'd love to show Asunta some support, as well as Fernando Cano and Alberto, the two different amazing alpaca sweater makers and poncho makers in the Andes of Peru. About this box, let's see, Lisa says, stunning. This is a beautiful item. It was a gift and very much appreciated. Thank you so much. One of her many 200 plus 5-star reviews. Nick says, a perfect present, beautifully made, and every bit as lovely as it appeared in the photographs. We hear that all the time, you guys. We take great care to take incredibly accurate pictures of everything. And our artisan empowerment hubs in each region are super strict on quality control. But again, because you're buying from the artisans with their face and their biographies right there, you're not buying something mass manufactured. So the artisans have so much pride in their works of art, and you'll find that things are as beautiful and even more than they appear, because we love everything to be raved about and appreciated and loved. And we ship with and pack with great care, so we handle all that for you through our artisan empowerment hubs to make sure everything is very standardized and very affordably shipped. We do. If you go in right now to buy, you'll see how low the shipping is on these items. I think that is, I don't know, it's just a couple dollars, $2, $3, maybe $3 or $4 to ship, I think, or $5. Shipping is so low, even though you're buying it direct from the Andes. So again, an amazing gifting experience to give one of these items to your girlfriend, to somebody with a birthday coming up, to your significant other, to your parents, to your kids that are heading off to college right now. To receive a gift that's arrived from a far distant land, that always has with it, by the way, we always send everything with a postcard that's hand signed in the local language. And so those are alpacas, by the way, you guys. And so you always get a hand signed postcard from the region, and you always get a keepsake card that your gift recipient or yourself can keep, and it's beautiful. This is, for example, for this sweater that I'm wearing, the Cusco dance sweater from Alfredo Falcone. And so we've excerpted kind of an abbreviated cultural information about it. and then a very abbreviated bio quote for him. Of course, you can find all the details in his collection at novica.com. But this comes, so every item you buy from Novica comes with all these extras that make it the most amazing gifting experience you've ever had, or your recipients have ever had. So as you're starting to think about the holidays, not so far off, start making your list and start putting some of these things away in your closet while you can, so they're ready to go. And know that they come with all that you will need to make sure that your recipients have an extra special experience, and really get that this is coming from a human being that's handmade it in a region that you are helping support through your purchases. So let's see. Sharon says, a beautiful gift. This is about the boxes, the boxes by Asunta Pelez, the reverse painted glass. Jim, can you show those to us again? Maybe
Sure.
whichever one you want to show, or all three
I'll
that we're
show all
selling
three. I can
live.
rotate
Yeah, 15% off from everything purchased right now in the live streaming. Sharon says, a beautiful gift. I sent this to my cousin for her birthday, and she raved about the intricate artistry and how much she loved it. Thank you. I'm happy to be supporting artisans around the world. Jan said, beautiful. I knew the box would be pretty and special, but I was blown away by how beautifully made and finished it is. It was even wrapped and packed beautifully, of course. We'll make sure that happens. Thank you, Asunta and team, says Jan. All right. So, oh, gosh, you guys have so much more to show you. I got to stay on track here. Okay. So remember to keep chatting with Jen in the comments. And anybody who stays to the end that was here in the beginning, we're going to give you 100. Well, not everybody, but we're going to do a secondary random raffle with one of our participants who's started and finished with us today is going to get a $100 gift certificate. So that'll be also available. And then we're giving $50 gift certificates away randomly to everybody else who's busy chatting right now with, and I think Jenna mentioned you might be able to win more than one. Anyway, keep talking with her. And because you guys, not only are we really interested, and not only do the artisans want to see your feedback, and they're all watching right now, those that are able to get on the internet. So please let us know what you like and what you're seeing, but also your comments, your likes. Please hit that like button. Your likes, your comments are generating more visibility for this program that we're doing every Thursday at noon Pacific time, at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and we want to help support more and more artisans around the world. So the greater you help us on the visibility end, the more people that are going to learn about Novica and patronize these incredible artisans. And let's see, moving on here, so I can stay somewhat on track. Oh God, I gotta tell you.
What do you want to go to next?
I want to tell you guys about this jewelry. So
yeah.
you may have noticed it. My sweater's riding up a little bit. All right, so this jewelry is amazing and beautiful, and I love hearts. Can't help but collect them from all over the world. So this is called the Lovebird, Lovebird Romance Necklace. It's by a woman artisan who's a master artisan too. She works only in sterling silver gemstones and mate gourds. So anyone that, so she's in Peru, but anyone who's traveled to Argentina or has Argentine friends knows that everybody's drinking out of mate bowls, particularly in Argentina, but elsewhere also in South America. And mate bowls are made out of a little gourd, and the same little gourd she has cut into a heart, and she has hand engraved there with peace doves being one of my favorite themes. As you can see, peace, so important, right, to everybody. So I love the subtle peace theme on this, and of course the heart romance theme, and it's just beautiful. I mean, imagine getting this as a gift.
Catherine, is the gourd actually is that like from a tree, or is it a type of wood?
It's a gourd from a vine, so like a squash or pumpkin would grow, and they grow in this particular region. This is a very popular art form. We have a lot of Christmas ornaments, for example, that just sell like hotcakes that we sell on Novica.com that are composed of these gourds. They kind of look like a pear. So anyway, she's cut a piece of that out. And the same with the earrings. Now, these are actually from a different artisan because her earrings were sold out, and I wanted to show a matching style. So this is from a different artisan that we also represent. And let me tell you a little bit about that. So you can already see pricing. So the earrings are $67.99. The necklace is $79.99. But if you're buying right now an app, During the live stream, everything's 15% off, everything I'm showing you today. So pretty significant savings. And again, all artisan direct pricing. So the artisans are earning more than they ever have historically without all the multiple levels of international middlemen that Novica cuts out. And then you guys are paying less while the artisans are earning more. That's the whole philosophy on which Novica was founded in 1999. And I've been a very proud member of the team since we launched. And that's why we're all here, you guys, because we are specifically passionate about changing the world. And this is the way in which we chose to do it. Everybody can change the world. We just have to pick what our strength is, you guys, and then we work on it in that way. And Novica focuses on changing the lives of artisans in emerging regions and helping not just artisans, but as they become successful as individuals, they're able to help hire and support other master craftsmen from their own community and train others to become master craftsmen so that they don't need to go work in big box stores in Lima. So we just think it's a wonderful self-perpetuating success story that we are only succeeding at because of you, our customers. We have millions of customers around the world who are as impassioned as we are about supporting artisans and changing lives and filling our lives with meaning, with items that bring a story with them, that have a name attached to them. For example, these earrings. Now, again, these are different artisans than the necklace. So Fabiana, let's see, maybe I'm confused. These are the Infinite Cosmos earrings. Yeah, by Jose Luis Pariona, $49.99 on Novica, I think. Or now, Jim, are you showing the price?
I'm showing the discounted price on the screen.
So Jim is showing you the price right now if you buy it live. So with a 15% discount. Normally these are also incredibly reasonable, $49.99 on Novica. Teardrop Monte Shell gourd earrings, very intricate hand-carved motif. So he's taken a little gourd that's grown on a vine, he's cut out a little piece, and then he's engraved all that. And it's set in very thick sterling silver, beautiful, fine sterling silver. Patty says, so unique. These earrings are very comfortable, lightweight, and the perfect length. She says, I've received many compliments on their unique details. We only have 11 of those. I don't know how many we have left right now, but when we started, we had 11. Again, everything is handmade, so very limited quantities, you guys. I love these. Oh my goodness. And Jose Luis also makes, this is what we're selling right now live. But did I give you some other photos, Jim, to show you of his blue earrings?
I do have the blue earrings. Yes,
On the Novica.com website, if you go shopping later on Novica.com, you'll see he has so many beautiful earrings. So these are actually made, instead of from the mate gourd, like these are, to match the necklace, those are made from hydrangea leaves, and he uses different leaves. He's very into nature. So you can see the veins. Can you guys see close up? See the veins in those earrings? Those are hydrangea blossom petals that he has cut and placed in sterling silver. They've been hardened with acrylic, so they're going to last. They're durable, but they're so delicate and so well made. And on his, those I think are also, those are also for sale during right now with a 15% discount that you can see there on the price if you buy right now in the shopping app. During the live stream. This weekend, if you go visit Novica.com and search through his and all the other artisans' incredible things, you'll see that Jose Luis has so many different earrings. These happen to be my two favorites of everything he makes. But he makes so many different, for example, these blue earrings, he's got in every color under the sun. You know, hydrangeas, they come in different colors, red, the deep blue is, of course, the most we think of with the hydrangea, but he has many different colors. Again, they're all hardened with acrylic so that they're going to last, but they're still so light and delicate. And he's put them, encased them in this really fine 925 sterling silver. So that's Jose Luis Pariona. Let's see, Pamela says of the blue ones that Jim is showing you right now. She says, drop dead gorgeous. These earrings are head turners. They are beautiful color, lightweight, so they catch the light as they twist, and more than reasonably priced. The artist is gifted and worth searching out. Well, you don't have to search them out, Right now, you can do the buy now and have these shipped to you direct from our Artisan Empowerment Hub in Lima, Peru, where Marilee and staff are excitedly watching the show too to see what information and orders we can give to the artisans. And some of the artisans are also watching live right now from Peru. Annie says of these blue hydrangea earrings that you're seeing right now highlighted, she says, every time I wear these earrings, I receive so many beautiful comments about them. Everyone wants to know where I got them from. The earrings are so precious. They make me feel very special when I wear them. Thank you. Jackie from Raleigh, North Carolina says, stunning color and craftsmanship. These hydrangea leaf earrings are even more beautiful in person. Gorgeous centerpieces highlighted by gleaming sterling silver. These will be in regular rotation. Thank you for sharing your gifts, Senora Pariona, she says. So those are the blue ones. If you can go back again to the mate gourd earrings that I'm wearing, those are also by the same artisan, the same technique, but he's done this with a little gourd that matches the necklace by a different artisan. So I really highly recommend right now buying the earrings, those earrings, and this as a set.
I say buy both.
Buy them all. I mean, yes, absolutely. And for this price, you definitely, it's definitely affordable. And then again, the great thing is the artisans are set their own prices. So they're earning amazing, they're doing so well, you guys, by your purchases. Novica has really revolutionized this direct to consumer from remote artisans in emerging nations and making it possible for you to buy directly at incredible prices that benefit the buyer, but are also benefiting the customer. And that's why we launched in $19.99. And now we have millions of customers around the world, hopefully including you. And please share, like this program. You guys hit that like button. The more likes we get, the more the Facebook algorithms and YouTube algorithms are going to spread this out far and wide. So more people get to learn about these incredible artisans, support the artisans in their community, and buy fair trade. We've all got to buy fair trade, you guys, because we can't. Oh my goodness, we're running out of time. What else do I have? Oh my goodness, how did that time go by so fast? I have so much more I want to tell you guys. Okay.
We've got the coin purses. We've got the
all right, let me just really quick, you guys. I think we've got like 3 minutes left. So again, this is the premium gift wrapping that you can get on the website, and soon will also be alive in the live shopping app. Novica is famous for its incredible gift wrap. These, if you could put up a little bit about the artisan on this, since I'm gonna have so little time to talk about her. She's amazing. She does all this really intricate. Everybody needs many of these coin purses. I have them stashed everywhere to hold everything, so you don't have things out that you don't want to look at that aren't cute and pretty. Yeah, I have those in my bathroom. I have them in my car in between the seats. Got them in my glove box, holding everything under the sun. And this, oh God, I just hate tearing this wrapping. It's so beautiful. Little worry doll on it. This is another one of her creations. You guys can see the live shopping prices right now. It'll go back to the regular price after we end the show. But right now, live shopping of $15.29 for that little coin purse. It's so beautifully handmade. This is her. This style is called my tongue gets twisted. Appelleria, I think, something pretty close to that. But essentially, it's patchwork, but it's a very specific style to her region. And she's just a master craftsman at it. And I love these bags. So these are cosmetic cases. So yeah, you definitely, it's lightweight, so and fits just perfectly in your purse or your shoulder bag. And these come in a variety of different colors. I've shown you my 2 favorites here. Jim, maybe you can show the other color before we run out here. We have 2 minutes left. Oh my gosh, you guys, buy this stuff now. Please hit the like button. Please comment in the comments right now. Everybody commenting is getting automatically entered into our giveaway contest for Novica gift certificates. And all right, so that's one of her jungle themes. These make such great gifts, you guys, and they all come so cutely gift wrapped from Novica. So highly recommend. There's 2 more things I forgot to tell you about. The Soul of Fire bracelet. This is a very interesting art form made by the artisans of the Zenu community of Colombia. They've got 72 different creations live on Novica right now. This is all made from hand-woven cane palm fibers. So the palm leaf that's at the top of a cane. And the process, I'm going to tell you about that next time because we're running out of time. The painstaking multi-day process to prepare this and Weave It is a tradition they're keeping alive and they're teaching in their local schools. They're an indigenous community in Colombia. And we have one more thing, this beautiful cat, which we can't forget, from a very renowned sculptor, ceramist, also in the Andes of Peru. I just love this cat. He also made the vase. Can you see that vase sitting on my table? It's a very typical Huancaya style from the Huancaya area of Peru. It's a ceramic tradition that goes way, way back. Maybe that's a little too far back, but this cat we're offering today, and I just thought it made such a great gift. Kind of like a little sentry there. Oh, don't even have time to recap everything, but you guys, you can keep buying even after we are not live, so stay on, and anything you saw me show you today, go hit the buy now right now, and you can get that 15% off that you're seeing displayed on screen right now. That includes the 15% discount. And oh my gosh, we're going to see you next week. We are going to India next week. We have so many great products picked out for you. Wish I had more time to talk, but we'll share more next week. We see you next week, same time, same place. Thanks for joining us today.
Let me tell you a secret. There are thousands of artisans from all over the world that make jewelry, shawls, handbags, and other beautiful things. And our passion at Novica is to bring them to you. And it's working. Customers are loving it. We are your secret source to the world's most beautiful items. You can buy from Mexico, Peru, Brazil, Thailand, so many beautiful places without ever leaving your home. We've been featured in Oprah Magazine, Vogue, InStyle, and Glamour, and so many others. Novica has been the leading fair trade marketplace for incredible artisans from around the world. The Novica mission is simple. Artisans make more and you pay less. Choose something that inspires you and empower a whole community of artisans.